Pastor E.A. Adebui, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I could be wrong, of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, is one of the 50 most powerful pastors in the world, according to Newsweek. So listen to these numbers. His church has 14,000 branches and 5 million members in Nigeria alone. So when we say this guy's popular, I mean, I don't know Joel Osteen's numbers, you know, that big-time televangelist. I know he's got a lot of followers, but I would imagine this guy's in the conversation, right, with a guy like Joel Osteen. 5 million members in his church? That's insanity. So he's huge. He's huge over there. And as we learned today, he also happens to be a crazy person. So Raw Story is reporting that he said this on Facebook on the issue of gay rights. Quote, "I went to a country and the press was waiting for me. Why? Because they said they believe I hate homosexuals. I don't hate anyone, and you can do whatever you want to. But man marry man and woman marry woman? Then no need to stop global warming because soon there won't be newborn children. What's that they want to adopt? Who will give birth to the child and how?" So, if you couldn't tell, his English is actually a little broken here. That's why it sounded kind of clunky. But his point is, if you allow gay marriage, nobody's going to have kids anymore. So where are you going to, even if you want to adopt, where are you going to get the kids from? Nobody's going to have straight sex anymore. Nobody's going to have kids. So where can you get the kids from? Gay marriage will lead to the end of civilization. In fact, Alan Keyes, who's another crazy conservative, Right Wing Watch has a story out today, he said the same thing. He basically made the argument, well, if you allow gay marriage, hello, there's going to be no more kids. Now, stop and think about the core of this argument. I just described it to you briefly, but think about what's inherent in this argument when they make it. The idea is people are not going to have straight sex anymore if you allow gay marriage. And there's going to be no more kids, because everybody's going to want to have gay sex. So what person would make that argument? I don't know how you can come to any other conclusion. It is clear that somebody who is a closet gay person and a religious fundamentalist would make that argument. Nobody else. Nobody else. And I'll tell you why. Their perspective is, well, I know for me personally, if you allow gay marriage and you allow gay sex and all that stuff, well, I know I would only choose to have sex with the same gender, so obviously we're not going to create kids anymore. And what they're doing is they're extrapolating based on their own beliefs and their own experience to everybody else. So they're saying, I know that's the case for me, so why wouldn't it be the case for John and Dave and Steve and Greg? I know I only want to have sex with dudes, so if I get the green light from society, there's going to be no more kids born, because all the guys are going to choose to only fuck the guys. I mean, why would you fuck a woman when you can marry a dude? How crazy would that be? Dude, not everybody's like you. Not everybody thinks like you. There are people, see, it's hard for people who are in the closet and they're Christian fundamentalists and they're gay. It's hard for them to understand that there are guys who don't want to suck dick. But they exist. Right here. I always think of the Louis C.K. skit when I talk about this. Because Louis C.K. is like, you know, I've never sucked a dick. And I think that's pretty selfish of me. He says, I don't have a rule against it. I've just never seen a dick I want to suck. I just haven't seen a dick I want to suck. Louis, I hear you. I'm in that same camp. But these guys, they don't get it. They're like, no. But obviously I would suck the dicks and fuck dudes if I could and I could marry them. Why would we make any kids anymore? Come on, that's crazy. Now, the saddest part of this story, the responses on Facebook. Because apparently everybody who's in this pastor's church is also super religious and closeted. So here are the responses. One person says, "Good question." Being serious. Like the guy saying, if you allow gay marriage, no more kids, right? The guy's like, "Good question. You got him." Amen. Good words, sir. God will increase you, sir, in all areas of life. I don't even know what that means. Nice question. Daddy like that. True talk, sir. Correct. Please tell them, sir. It's like they are ignorant of that. We're ignorant of that. No, we hear the point, and we get the point, and we comprehend the point, and it's wrong, and it's dumb, and it makes no sense. If you allow gay marriage, there's still going to be kids that are born because not everybody wants to have gay sex. Most people actually just want to have straight sex. They have no idea how much they tell us about who they are when they make these arguments. They think they're like, aha, we got them. No, you didn't get us, but you sure did expose a lot about yourself.